I have decided that Carson and the new baby are going to be sharing a bedroom, so here's day one. The guest bedroom that we were going to be turning into a nursery is on the complete opposite side of the house from us, and ultimately we didn't want to put either of the boys in there. Since the new baby will likely be in our bedroom for the first few months, we decided that he really didn't need his own nursery. My dad had the day off work, so he came over and helped me fix a lot of old repairs that started falling apart. There's a lot of prep work to get done, but let me know in the comments what you think the theme of the boys' room is going to be. Here's the boys' room, day 2. If you haven't seen the first video, go check it out now. We really didn't get as much done today as we wanted to because everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. My dad wasn't happy with one of the repairs that we did yesterday, so he decided to redo it today and better reinforce it. After we fixed that repair, the air compressor completely died and he had to go buy a new one. We were finally able to get all of the baseboards put up with a new air compressor, and Carson was obviously very busy today. 10 out of 10 would recommend hiring a toddler to help you with your renovations. Here's the boys' room, day 3. I've heard way too many heartbreaking stories about children strangling themselves in the cords that go to your blinds, so our first stop today was Home Depot to get some cordless ones. We got so much work done today, so I'm going to have to make day 3 into 2 parts, but I promise I'll post the second part right after this. We had just a few more things to get done before we could paint, and Carson was the biggest help. He's now available for hire and charges 4 cookies per hour. Prep work is so time-consuming, but I promise it's the little things that make the biggest difference when it comes to renovations. We are all prepped and ready to paint, and I'm posting part 2 right now. Here's the boys' room, day 3, part 2. We live in a very, very old farmhouse, and when we went to take the door off to paint, we realized that the original hardware was still there. I thought these hinges were so beautiful, so I decided to strip the paint off of them and restore them. I let it sit in the spray for a little bit, scraped it off, and decided that it needed to sit overnight. This is just a friendly reminder to not paint over your hinges. We finally got to painting tonight, and it is amazing what a fresh coat of paint can do. These walls were so filthy, and we even scrubbed them before we started painting. We got all of the walls painted tonight, we cleaned up the floor, and I'm going to be painting the trim tomorrow. Stay tuned. Here's the boys' room, day 4. I stayed up super late last night painting trim, and I started my wardrobe project. I decided that I wanted to paint the wardrobe with chalkboard paint and white trim. Carson can draw on it all he wants, and this was either a really good idea or a super bad one. The room is coming together so nice, and I couldn't be more happy with the outcome. My dad came over on his lunch break, and we replaced all of the electrical plugs and the blinds. I know I was having you guys guess the theme of the boys' room, but what I did when I got home from work will totally give it away. I put up the most beautiful watercolor cactus wallpaper. Now we're ready for furniture. Here's the boys' room, day 5. I stayed up really late again last night building all of the furniture, so Carson had a surprise to wake up to. I am so happy with how everything is turning out, and we just have a few more finishing touches before it's done. I put the fire and carbon monoxide detector back up, and I spray painted all of the hardware. Carson loves his new room, and he can't wait to share it with his baby brother. Stay tuned for the final reveal. Here's the boys' room, day 6. I put all of the hardware back on the wardrobe, and we are so close to being finished. Carson's comforter for his bed came, and we're just waiting on a few more packages. I handmade these bookshelves when I was pregnant with Carson, and it's time for them to get a fresh coat of paint. I spent the morning spray painting some extra wall decor that we plan on hanging up in the room. After the shelves were done drying, this little cutie helped me hang them up. Carson is getting so big, and my heart cannot handle it. We stocked the shelves with all of his favorite books, and I hung up his name sign above his bed. The last thing we did today was put his favorite horse on his bed. The next video is going to be the final review.
If you haven't figured it out by now, I have a weird obsession with lights. I've been seeing a lot of these cloud walls on my For You page lately. I have to do it. I just have to do it. I got this package today from Viral LEDs, and they literally have the coolest lights. Oh, I did it. Oh, that was a lot easier. I also have this neon sign, and I think it's gonna look so good on the cloud wall. I just put up all this paper. I never thought I'd get mad at a hammer, but here I am. So now I'm just gonna cut out the outline. Don't mind the imperfections. I don't really know what this is supposed to be, but yeah. Now it's time for the lights. I think I need to put like a stabilizer. I am not a technician. Oh my God, I'm doing it. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm just kind of going for it at this point. This is what I like to call trust the process. It's now time for the fun part. This is gonna be interesting. What? Ow, 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 hot glue on my finger. It took me almost 3 hours to finish this. So here's the finished product. I'm obsessed with this. They have a Christmas one. I think I'm actually gonna cry. This is the coolest thing I've ever done.
Hey guys, so if you've been following my page for now, you know that I have this like obsession to reorganize my room like once a month. I have around 3 to 4 videos on my TikTok page of me transforming my room. But hear me out. I get really bored of my room like so easily, and I'm always feeling like I need a big change to it because it just makes me feel better. Like once my room is rearranged, I feel so accomplished and so good after. I think it's like a coping mechanism, honestly, because I feel like it helps me relieve my stress as I'm reorganizing my room and just doing different stuff to it. So yeah, here's the final results of how my room turned out. Super cute. I really like it. Here's my room with all the LED lights on. And in this corner that you're about to see, this is Eli, my dog's, his little bed in his corner. He really likes it. He's sleeping. And thanks for watching.